All right, we're back, and well, buggy. Lars has no arms. Alrighty, we should be fine though. He's got arms here. Just the pop-up paper doll there. That there's an issue. So let's take a look. We just finished up. What was it? Over-designed. So we should have a ship waiting for us that we'll go check out. We need to wait 2 more UT days for that. We could try to go... Let's do first contact. Yeah, I think we'll do first contact. Let's do that. Off to Paradiso. Hope everyone's doing okay. This is a August 19th recording early in the morning. And Gamescom 2024 is being held in Germany. Just around the corner, a couple days away. And Andrea's arms were freaking out there. That's weird. Okay, so let's do a status check. Yeah, we should sleep. So let's get that done before anything else happens. Wow. Hit the mute button just before that sneeze. Alrighty. So, let me know what we think we should do. The game is starting to bug out a little bit. And it kind of tells you should go through the Unity, and it kind of just clears all the saved assets out. But, I don't know. Let's see. Let's sleep about 8 hours. So, yeah. I probably should go finish up this main quest, but I think before I do that, I want to get all of the temples done with Vlad. So that's the plan there. I don't want to do any more until the temples are all done. All right, thanks, Andreja. And let's get some food in us. We'll do some... I'm going to put that potato away. What do we got here for drinks? Drink pack vodka for breakfast? I don't think so. Some chicken and some tea. There we go. Sounds like a breakfast of champions. Well, let's get in there and find out what's going on here at Paradiso. The security office put an alert out and I ignored it. And now's the time to come back and check it out. So it's somewhere in there. Alright. Is there a door here? Looks like it. And a door there. Hey, security guy.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sukiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with?
Your pronunciation is Spanish. It's Paradiso. But, okay, whatever. You sent a distress call.
Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about.
Oh, so it's a public relations issue.
We need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so?
Yep, I swear it. If Andreja tells me to do so, I'll repeat it.
Great. I appreciate it.
Didn't say by whom.
Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions.
They didn't respond to communications?
Not quite. It took some time, but we received a transmission. It was all, pardon the phrasing, it sounded almost alien, like nothing anyone's heard before. Clicks, distorted groans, buzzing, really disturbing sounds. One of our engineers says it could just be some busted comm equipment or incompatible signals, but
Well,
we're
your
not
engineers
sure.
are smart.
So far, no one's disembarked from the ship. No landing craft, nothing. We don't have the staff or ships to spare, otherwise we'd dock with it and attempt to board.
What kind of ship is this?
It bears
Who
no
does it belong to?
discernible markings or allegiances to any manufacturers we're aware of. I'm hoping that doesn't mean we're dealing with some sort of new deep space threat.
Yeah. You've been watching too many late night movies, buddy. So, what do you think we're dealing
Can't
with?
say for sure. Looks worn, but not cobbled together like a Crimson Fleet junker. Others have been saying it's
Crimson
some
Fleet
new
makes some nice
Varun
ships.
design, a gigantic battleship with hidden armaments preparing for assault. But that doesn't check out either.
No, that's too
There's
many late
also
night
been
movies,
talk
too.
about non-human sentient life. The comms data we received might support that, but humanity's spread far and wide, and no one's ever encountered anything like that.
Correct.
Still, first contact. Could you imagine?
Nah. So, go on.
It is. Whatever's going on, we need to approach this with care. First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. If not, you may have to try boarding. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board. As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have your pay. Good luck.
Well, alright, so some kind of diplomatic issue.
Don't worry about us. We're just here to keep the peace.
Alright. Well, let's just do it from the quest log. First contact, hail the identified ship. We gotta get into orbit. Okay. Gotta get in our ship, I guess. Fine, we'll do it this way. Alright. And I'll remember to go straight to the cockpit. And let's take off. Paradiso, not Paradiso. Just saying. We try to respect other languages as much as we can. We got some issues with the grav drive, eh? That's, yeah, it's just bad comms equipment. Yeah, that's just comms equipment. Look, our grav dive repaired itself. I don't know what's going on with this. So, sorry you're breaking up. Can we try a different channel? No. So, hello? This is Professor Lars Gagner. Well, we can't understand them. Hopefully they understand us. Just look like a regular ship. Alright. So yeah, so Gamescom is on Wednesday. And so since Germany's quite a few hours ahead of us, yeah, stuff should be dropping overnight on Tuesday night about what's going on. And we'll see what Bethesda announces. Hopefully they get us a date for the next, the first and the next expansion, and maybe they'll drop the buggy. That'd be cool. So I don't think this is working. I'm going to attempt a docking procedure, and we can talk on board. All right, thanks. All right. There we go. Let's dock up. See what they got to say. Just people with bad comms equipment. Relax. All right, we should be good. Stock up. Board. Okay. Let's just to make sure let's unequip that grade. Sometimes I hit that G key in the keyboard and oops, I'm launching a grenade.
You're human.
Well, of course I am. Human. I don't know there were other options.
Oh, pardon my ignorance. We just didn't expect to find people out here. We didn't think anyone else left Earth before us.
You thought you were the only ones? I am afraid you have been unaware of a great many things.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Well, yes.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader.
Chill.
And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure. At least someone's polite. All right. So I'm Professor Lars Gagner, and I'm here to help.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find
200
our new
years?
home seemingly colonized by, well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and the others.
The inhabitants of the planet. 200 years? How did it take you so long to get here?
Ah, your question confirms one of our recent theories. It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented during our long journey. That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess technology leapfrogged us at some point. Interesting. I can
Very
only
much
imagine
so.
that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would ever work. And so they made the decision to leave when they did.
Well, I'd love to know more, but maybe we should get away from the airlock here.
Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners? Now then,
I could use some
please follow
tea,
me. There's much
something.
to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge.
Alrighty.
Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am, for security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist. Welcome
Whoa.
to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've
Well, he was
always
right.
assumed that's what happened.
Just because
So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship.
Well, yeah, it's been
It
a
really
long
goes
time.
to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Now
True.
that we know what's out
So
there,
is your bridge.
things are going to be more interesting.
Well, yeah.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Boy, am I glad you weren't some
So,
sort of
here we are.
alien or something.
Yeah.
Let's talk.
I am both shocked and impressed that all of this is still functional.
Yeah, me too.
No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down.
Well, it sounds like you could use some help with this situation.
Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you?
Well, the people in Paradiso want the same. It's called Paradiso, and there's people there.
Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso.
No,
And
no,
it
that's
sounds
not what I
promising
said.
that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
Well, I'll try, but diplomacy may require compromise. That's how we define diplomacy.
Yes, yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such.
You
But
don't seem to
initially,
like
I'd
that
you to be
word.
firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us. Let me know how they respond, and we'll go from there.
I mean, given you guys had your heart set on this for 200 years. Porima 2 is huge. Why not just settle on the other side of it, away from the others?
We thought about it, but it simply won't do. I need to think about the distant future of our people. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization spreading across the globe.
But we're
would be
talking hundreds
difficult
of
if someone else
years.
plans to do the same.
Are you bunnies?
While we're not completely close to the idea of sharing, it's much easier if we have complete domain over this world.
Well, okay then. There's no promises I'll be able to convince them.
Now, it makes little sense to give up before you try. Thank you, and good luck.
You're nuts, lady. Alright, well, sure. What we got down here?
If you ever want some piloting tips, I'm your chica. Hey, so it is true.
Chica. Well,
An
you can
actual
pronounce
stranger aboard our ship?
Paradiso.
Wow.
Well, I'm Lars Gagner. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, jeez. Sorry, of course you don't know my name. We never met. I'm Yue. Wow, I never thought this would happen.
Alright, Yue. Good to meet you. And I'd like you get... I'll let you get back to what you're doing.
Sure. Well, unless there's anything else you want to talk about.
Well, what do you do here on the ship?
Oh, I'm the navigation officer. Though I switch between nav and piloting. I'll be honest, the ship pretty much flies itself. Its destination hasn't changed since it launched, and we're here now, so... I'm not sure what's next.
Well, that's a good point. What do you think now that you know there are others out there?
It's incredible. I'm pretty excited to meet new people and ask them all sorts of
Well,
questions.
yeah, exactly.
I wonder about
That's
all
why
we
you should
missed
share.
this whole time while humanity has advanced around us. Get you
True.
around.
Alright, I was gonna bring in the sarcastic
Just
comment.
stay out of trouble.
Wow. Grumpy Grump. I'm not stealing your
waving
stuff.
that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
What, this? I'm not waving nothing around.
I know Captain Brackenridge has essentially given you free rein to wander the ship, but security will still be watching you closely. I hope you understand, given we have so little experience with people from the outside. It pays to take security seriously. Something I
All right,
understand
well,
much better now.
I agree with you on that. I can very much appreciate it. Who are
Wow. I've heard about you, but here you are.
you? Alrighty.
We've got strict rules
What do you got over
around
here? Ashtray?
They're strict
No.
for-
Okay. Whole bunch of... Alright, cool.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
I get it. Relax, people. Not doing nothing.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I hadn't seen
Well, no, because you haven't seen another ship in 200 years.
We got strict rules around here. They're strict for a reason.
So what do we got to do now? We need to go back to our ship. Alright,
Just
so I'm
because our equipment's
assuming...
old doesn't mean it won't work.
I know, I heard you say that already. Hey, I'm a big fan of buying stuff that lasts. You know, I've got espresso maker that's lasted over 20 years. Some zero wire just sitting on the ground here. Thank you. Alright.
Find the interior of this ship comforting.
Me too, Andresia. But eventually we'll build a new one. Alright, so let's get back in the saddle. Alright, let's undock. Okay. Well, I take it we need to get back to Paradiso. And yes, it's pronounced Paradiso. I think we got an episode title. Come on, 20 minutes in. See where we get on this episode. Climbing up there to level 50. Trying to think, what are we going to put next into our next skill point? I'm pretty convinced. See, we'd like to get some more stealth, but we haven't done our stealth kills yet. We could go for ballistics too. We haven't progressed in pistol yet. I think the next skill point is going into weapon engineering. We got to get that going. Because the trick is, well, my goodness. Luggage out here on the tarmac.
It is my sincerest wish that this humble robot servant has brightened your day. If I have failed in any way, please know that I am dreadfully sorry.
Chill. What's up with you?
I noticed you arriving at port shortly after I did. Something's been bothering me, and I've been dying to ask another guest.
Well, I'm not another guest.
There was a very active meteor shower, which is why we had to divert our flight path coming in for our landing. But I haven't seen a single shooting star since I've been here. That's weird, right?
Yeah. Well, it's probably nothing. I just relax. Enjoy your vacation. Don't worry about it.
You're probably right. I've just been feeling stressed as of late. And worrying about something silly like that will only make it worse.
Right, you came on vacation.
I should just relax here and let Paradiso melt away my worries.
All right, we got someone who could pronounce Paradiso. I like you.
Thank you for grounding me.
I like you. All right. Where we gotta go? Way over there, eh? Managed to get the sneeze button just before sneezing again. Alright, looks like we need to go up in this big tower here.
Stay out of the guest's way, but we're always here if needed.
Okay. Whoa, we got a chunks. Nice. Got a chunks. Got a nice beach. Be nice to be able to... Oh, what's this back here?
Enjoy your stay, knowing you're in our capable hands.
I believe I've been here once before, but I never noticed all this back here. That hurt. Oh, weird.
I find it hard to believe there was no better resolution to this situation.
This looks like low-budget staff installations.
Someone put up Pete's drawings in the staff lodging. Not sure where they came from, but they're cute.
Yeah.
I'm here to satisfy your needs. I hope your stay is a pleasant one.
Can't wait for my shift to be over, so I can relax like a guest.
Wow. They don't even put doors here? Wow. Man, you guys treat your staff like garbage. Missing 1 rose gold earring with a sapphire center, synthetic, no monetary value, high sentimental value found. Please contact SSCOM 7312 Spur. Man. Garbage out back here. They do not really take care of their stuff.
But don't order the 6-prong delight. Just don't.
I'll take your word for it. I like that. Nice. Reminds me of Space Frog. Alright.
What a nice day, huh?
Yeah,
I
it
hope
is.
your stay here is going well.
I hope you guys get better lodging. This kind of sucks. Wow. The dirty side of tourism. Alright. Oh, you were supposed to keep me out of there, probably. Don't let the guests see the rabble. This looks nice. Hi. Enjoying your stay? The guests got it much nicer. Very nice. Alright, cool. So, is this planet... What's the readouts? We've got a little bit extra gravity. It's temperate. It's got some extreme oxygen, a powerful magnetosphere. Yeah, we'll have to survey this planet sometime. Maybe we can find a place to drop our own outpost. Beside a lake or something. Alright. Sorry about the extra tour. You probably didn't really need that, but... How are we doing here? We got a tranquility. You go with the chunks outside.
Let alone the funds. Vacation someplace like this.
Cafe Lux.
I'm just having a good time relaxing.
If only I could figure out the secret to that new drink. I might need to enlist outside help.
Speak with Kumar. What's up?
Sorry. Didn't mean to be rude and ignore you when you came in. I'm just trying to figure out the solution to a problem I'm having. What can I do for you?
So you're looking for some help? How's your coffee different from any other coffee out there?
Ah, well, I'm not sure if you know this, but most coffee is synthetically created. Ours is 100% organic, made from coffee beans rescued from Earth hundreds of years ago, and cultivated by Cafe Lux authorized growers. Trust me, you can really taste the difference between our real coffee and the other, stuff.
All right, well...
We have a selection of premium coffees. What would
see
you
what
like?
you got. Bullet coffee. Chunks apple. A bunch of chunks. Miso soup. There we go. Well, it says Terror Brew, buddy. It's like going into a coffee shop and getting coffee served in a Tim Hortons cup. Yeah. So you're looking for some help here.
Matter of fact, I am. We keep losing business to Tranquility. It seems like they're always trying new things, new recipes. And well, we just have the same old coffee here.
Yeah, you do. You've got Terror Brew.
But I don't know if I have the skills to pull it off.
Well, I've got all of my skill ups in gastronomy, so tell me about your plan.
A tea sommelier from Tranquility Corporate is on vacation here. I overheard them talking to Polly about some new tea product they're working on. If you could convince them, or otherwise get the recipe, before it goes to market, I'm sure it will help me succeed. Maybe I can even move up the corporate ladder.
You want me to steal it? If they aren't willing to tell it to you?
All I know is that the sommelier has the recipe on his slate. Do whatever you want with that information. I just need that recipe. If they won't tell you the recipe, do whatever you can. Well, except for using violence. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt.
I'll think about it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. Just let me know as soon as you can. Don't want this opportunity to get away from me.
Wow. You know, I should just tell you.
Choice coming here for your cuppa instead of
Polly.
walks across the way. Hello, welcome to Tranquility. If you fancy a cuppa, we have some new and classic blends that are sure to satisfy even the most discerning tea aficionado, whether you want to relax at the end of the day or energize yourself while watching the latest Red Mile feed.
Red Mile fan, huh? Did you know I've run it before?
You know, I thought you looked familiar. I think I've seen you in the feed before. I can't believe I'm talking to another runner. I'm a big fan of the Red Mile. You know Donovan Reese? He once came and ordered tea at our little shop. I think I died a little when he kissed my hand. If you ever run into him, tell him I still remember.
All right. Well, I do enjoy a nice cup of tea.
That's the spirit. It's not like you'll find a better drink over at Cafe Lux, am I right? So, what can I get for you today?
No.
Have a good day now.
Not right now. We're busy. What do we got here? The general store.
Need something?
Wow.
Welcome to Paradiso gift shop and convenience. Feel free to look around, but don't break anything or you've got to buy it.
What's with all those
And
weapons
before
behind
you
you?
ask, there aren't any discounts. So don't even try to eggo with me.
Why do I get this impression you don't like your job with this brutal apathy?
Why would I? I have to sell overpriced crap to rude, obnoxious tourists all day.
Yeah, I can appreciate that.
My uncle works for the Paradiso board. When he said he could get me a job here, I expected an executive level job, not this.
So you're entitled.
But
Thank
it's
you.
not all bad. I don't have to worry about getting fired, and I live in Paradiso for free. Now, can I get you something, or are you going to keep asking questions about my life?
Entitled niece, eh? So let's see what you got.
Yes, that's what I'm here for.
Curious. I don't see resort wear. All right. That's hilarious. Got some ammo? Got any 40? You do. Thank you. And let's just take a look at our weapons. How we doing? Yeah, we definitely use that. 9x39. We're still okay. Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
Have fun out there.
Yeah, I will. All right. Come on, Andreja. Executive floor.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment?
I kind of do. You have a problem with a ship in orbit, and I'm here to help.
Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board?
I'm concerned about all you staff. What's it like working here?
I can't speak for anyone else, but I've got a pretty high-pressure job working as the executive assistant to the Paradiso board. You can imagine, dealing with a team of execs, trying to manage all of their schedules and their other whims. But it pays well, and they give me a nice executive suite at the hotel to live in. So, it's not all bad. Free access to all the resort's amenities after work helps too.
Well, so you get good digs. All right, what can you tell me about these board members?
What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them are typical C-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, at least. I swear, I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private, secluded beach homes all the time. Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing it. And that's all I'll say.
All right. Smart around Oliver. What's everyone's thoughts in this about this ECS constant?
People were a little freaked out around here, understandably. It looks so different and it's so massive. We honestly thought we were under attack by an unknown entity. But then, nothing happened. It just stayed there. No one could communicate with it. and we've been very careful not to alert the resort guests. The board believed it would be bad for business.
All right, I'm ready to go in.
Sure. Have fun in the shark tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
All right. What's that? What do you got here? Calibrated tombstone, calibrated... Ooh. I like Beowulfs. Nice. All right, thank you.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty
Balin.
of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions
Seema
of planets out there.
and Oliver.
People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
A bit eager to use that, are you not?
Sorry about that.
Trash little dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got something special here. We should embrace that.
Sorry about that, folks. All right, what's our status? We're malnourished and dehydrated, and we don't have any sleep, but oh well. That was good. Let's take some alien tea and alien stew. All right, we're good to go.
Thank you.
Hey, Oliver.
Come on, mate. Loads more interesting things to do outside. No need to mill about in here.
I understand the man I need to talk to about our kangaroo. I mean, the strange ship in orbit.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
That's, you know it's not true.
Despicable? Hardly. Just a backup plan in case we can't get them to leave. But you're right. No one's going to buy aliens. Remind me to fire the marketing team. So, tell me, what's the actual deal with this massive eyesore of a ship? Besides scaring people away.
It's a generation ship full of colonists from Earth, here after a 200-year journey.
Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work.
Nope.
Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
Exactly.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
I don't like this
It
Seema.
would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do.
So they can live here, but they be indentured servants.
Oh, I didn't say
Sounds
that
like
specifically.
what you got going
This
outside.
would be a mutual contract for room and board in exchange for services rendered. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them here, including their continued room and board. But this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term, as we'd be able to let go of some of our current paid staff.
Cease to exist. So you're suggesting I destroy the ship?
No, I'm not suggesting anything. Other than it would make our lives so much easier if that ship ceased existing. Make of that what you will.
Oh, you're horrible. Why can't they just settle on the other side of the planet or something?
We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance.
These are human beings and you're worried about landscaping? That's absurd.
Well, absurd or not, that's our official stance. I make the decisions that are best for our entire group. You don't.
Wait. I think I made up my mind.
And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain?
What if after all this they continue to insist their claim to this planet predates yours?
They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Freestar Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter as official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave.
I'll go buy their grav drive because you're such a jerk and convince them to go somewhere else.
Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck.
They deserve a renewed chance to decide their own fates. That is the right thing to do.
Oh, thanks, Andresia.
On behalf of the Paradiso group, we appreciate your help. We don't want to compete with Dion. Bayou's ruthless. He'll do anything he can to eliminate the competition. We don't need that kind of trouble. That being said, I think there's a middle ground. Maybe build up the beachfronts, get a boardwalk amusement park. I've had this idea to build artificial hot springs, that sort of thing.
Sounds good.
At least I can take all your plants.
Circle back around to this. I'm proud to say that revenue is up and costs are down.
Drop. There you go.
I've been working on a new
Redecorated for you, jerks.
Don't just imagine
Every day's nice around here. But I think you caught us at one of the nicest.
Man, I don't like these guys. All right, so thank you for tuning in for the adventures of Professor Lars Gagner. We'll be right back, and we will continue these adventures and help out these folks. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Feel free to hit that like button, subscribe, and take care of yourselves. And if you can, and you're able, take care of someone else.